Right, guys, welcome to another live commentary game here on the channel. It's England up against Argentina, and we're really looking forward to this one as this could be the game of the day. I mean, a lot of people are anticipating this game, and a lot of people are anticipating Argentina to win England, but I, in fact, is going to go with England today. Don't know why, don't ask me why. I just got a feeling that England will win this game quite comfortably in the end. Greg Kukamur says, Guru, we are back. Awesome, awesome. Now, where is the Buri Clippies and Cook sisters? Oh, I don't know where it is, but unfortunately, not going to have it with me, Greg. But yeah, let's quickly go run through the team lineups for this game. So the back three for England, Freddie Stewart, Johnny May, and Elliot Daly in the back three. Very formidable, lots of experience in Johnny May and Elliot Daly, and Freddie Stewart has proven himself a worthy fullback. Definitely one of the rising stars of international rugby. Then in the midfield, we got Joe Marchant and Manu Tuolangi. A very good centre combination with Joe Marchant. We got known of him in Super Rugby through the Blues, and then Manu Tuolangi. We all know how good he can be on the day as well. And then the halfback combination of George Ford and Alex Mitchell should be an interesting one with Owen Farrell not available for this game. If we go and have a look at the forwards for England, Ben Earl, Tom Curry, and Courtney Laws in the back, in the loose trio with Ollie Chesham and Maro Itoje forming the lock combination, and then Dan Cole, Jamie George, and Alice Jens in the front row should be one for the record books. This one against a very good Argentina side as well, which we will go through in just a second. We look at the bench for England: Theo Dan, Joe Marler, Will Stewart, George Martin, Lewis Lutlam, Danny Kerr, Marcus Smith, and Ollie Lawrence. A very capable bench there for this England side, and really looking forward to that as well. Let's just see which comments have come in. Julia Smith says, ek is terug, I am back. And then Andre White says, we'll see you Grady Hills, Lucien Vanaand. And then Greg Kukamur says, welcome back, Julia. So with that, let's quickly go through the Argentina side for today. Jean Cruz Malia, Emiliano Buffelli, and Matia Carreras, the back three. We've got to know them in the Rugby Championship, a very formidable side, and really looking forward to see what this side can bring to the party. Obviously, Buffelli, top class with John Cruz Malia, a very reliable fullback at all. In the midfield combination, Lucy Sinti and Santiago Cocabares forming a very formidable midfield combination there. And in the halfback combination of Santiago Carreras and Gonzalo Bertrano. Very close to the Argentina best side for this competition. So a loss today will be catastrophic for them. If we look at the forwards, then the loose trio, John Martin Gonzalez, Marcus Kremer, and Pablo Matera, with the lock combination, Thomas Lavanini and Matias Alamano, and the front row, Francisco Gomez Cordella, Julian Montoya, and Thomas Garlow. On paper, they definitely look better than England, but it's World Cup rugby, and for some reason, this England side always plays some really good rugby when it comes to World Cup. So, yeah, definitely not writing England off at all. We look at the bench for them: Augustin Grevi, Joel Sclavi, Eduardo Bello, Kudo Petty, Pedro Rubiola, Rodrigo Bruni, Lautaro Bazan Velez, and Matias Maroni. Definitely a very formidable Argentina side, and one that could easily beat England on any given day. So looking forward to that one then. The referee for today, Mattia Reynal from France, assisted by Ben O'Keefe and Pierre Brosset, with the TMO Marius Jonker from South Africa. Vaughan Lankala says, hoop Pumas doen die ding en klop die souties. Katima says, hats off to Guru for commentating all day. Just keep some stem for the bucket tomorrow. Absolutely. I can definitely feel some strain on the voice. We've got 3 games tomorrow. So Japan and Chile first up at 1 o'clock. Then the box at 6 o'clock. And then the big game as well, Fiji and Wales. So definitely looking forward to doing all of them, Katima. And hopefully the support will come in for those games as well. I'm really looking forward to every single game of this Rugby World Cup. We've had some really good support over the course of the day, and last night, 47K views for a non-Springbok game is absolutely amazing. So definitely can't complain about that at all. We will put up a poll here quickly as to who's going to win this game today. As always, just who will win this one, who will win this match. And then you have three choices of England, Argentina, and a draw. It's been quite a while since I've done so many games in one day, and normally I keep myself spared for the Springbok games. But like I say, this is World Cup, and we definitely have to do most of them if we can. I will try, like I said, do every single game, all 48 games, and hopefully it will pay off dividends as well. Brendan Williams says Argentina, so kickoff will be coming shortly. So looking forward to this one between England and Argentina. Like I say, I've backed England to win this game by 12 points, but in my heart, I will definitely be backing Argentina to win this one. Renier sê dankie vir jou diens, Guru. Altyd 'n plesier, Renier. Solank as wat daar mense is wat kyk, doen ek die kommentaar vir julle uit die diepte van my hart. Graham Solomon says Argentina win by 15 points today. It's going to be tough, and it's not going to be easy. Probably one of the fixtures of the tournament, this one. Expect, well, that's the thing. You don't know what to expect from both sides here. England has been really poor to the lead up to this game, even losing to Fiji just a couple of weeks ago. Argentina, on the other hand, has beaten Australia in the Rugby Championship, but apart from that, got beaten quite comprehensively by South Africa and the All Blacks. So, yeah, it's tough to predict this game. I think it's one of the most, well, anticipated games of the competition, and most likely one of the most unpredictable results of the tournament. So, like I said, I went with England for the win just based on their previous performances at a World Cup. They tend to step up quite a bit, but this Argentina side themselves definitely not backing down at any cost. So we'll see what Argentina shows up. Will it be that brilliant side that beat the All Blacks, or will it be the Argentina side that got beaten quite comprehensively by South Africa? We'll have to wait and see. Farid Khan says Argentina by 10. So we'll see where it ends up. Let me know where you guys are watching this from, as always. Always interested to know where everybody is watching from. And then don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. We will be trying to do all 48 games of the competition. And also don't forget to go and vote as to who will win this match. Argentina leading the votes by 73% to 27 at the moment. So not a lot of love here for England at all, as we can now see both teams now making their way onto the field here, walking through the tunnels. For those of you who got load shedding, don't forget to follow me. I currently switched on the generator already because, well, load shedding hits in about an hour from now, but don't want to go and switch over things at that time. So, yeah, got the Jenny up and running, and looking forward to this game between England and Argentina. Who's going to win this game? It's a massive game, this one. It's England up against Argentina, top 6, top 7, top 8 teams in the world playing against each other. 2 title contenders up against each other, and always looking forward to see who's going to come out on top. Last night we saw France beat the All Blacks 27-13. This morning we saw Namibia lose to Italy by 52 points to 8. We saw Ireland demolish Romania 82 points to 8. And then we also saw Australia cruise past Georgia by 35 points to 15. So definitely living up to the occasion at the moment here, as we haven't really seen any upset as of yet. And either victory here tonight for either one of these two, I probably wouldn't see as an upset because, like with the All Blacks France game, any one of the two teams could have won at the end of the day. And I don't see anything different here between England and Argentina today. Donnie Niveau sê Argentinië 25-16 teen die Engelse. Andrew White also Pumas gaan in Engeland met 10 tot 15 10 tot 20 punte eina maak. Farid Khan says my inverter is working overtime. Also saying Argentina by 10, and then Graham Solomon said Argentina by 15. Scampy boys not thinking a lot about Borthwick at the moment. They need to sack him. So we'll see how that goes. If he doesn't have a good tournament, they'll probably sack him immediately because I'm sure there is coaches that's worth selecting. Maybe we'll see Jake White ending up with England soon. So currently busy with the national anthems here at the Orange Velodrome. It is where the Springboks will also be playing tomorrow. So really looking forward to the last couple of games left on the channel. We've got Japan and Chile tomorrow at 1 o'clock South African time. Then we have the Springboks at 6 o'clock. And then we've got Wales and Fiji at 9 o'clock. Matt Peterson says the English coast hasn't had the same amount of time. Argentina should win. Andrew Walker says vast by Kuru, môre is dit groen drankie tyd weer. And then Godfried Edward says ons is 61 wat kyk, maar net 4 likes. Geef vir Kuru 'n like, mense, asseblief. Yeah, show your support and press that like button, guys. Really would appreciate the support. Don't forget to subscribe. I think we've got about 220 new subscribers since the start of the World Cup, which is amazing. And really looking forward to at least try and jump up to 15,000 subscribers by the end of the World Cup. Hopefully we can get a lot more than that by simply just pressing the like button, which costs you absolutely nothing. Right, England done with their World Cup, or with their anthem as well. And now it's showtime here at the Orange Velodrome. Let's see if England can match their hype. They've looked hyped up before this game and looking ready for this one. We'll have to wait and see how this one is going to turn out. But looking forward to it between two very good sides and two, like I said, two title contenders here. And the win here today will definitely set them up for the rest of the season. So Argentina up against England. We'll go through that lineup quickly. Freddie Stewart, Johnny May, and Elliot Daly in the back three. Joe Marsh and Manu Tulangi in the midfield. George Ford and Alex Mitchell, the halfback combination for England. Ben Earl, Tom Curry, and Courtney Laws in the loose trio. Ollie Chesham and Maro Itoje in the lock combination with Dan Cole, Jamie George, and Alice Jens in the front row. For Argentina, Jean-Cruz Emiliano Buffelli and Mattia Carreras. Midfield, Lucio Cinti and Santiago Cocobares, and then a halfback combination of Santiago Carreras and Gonzalo Bertrano. Forwards, Jean-Cruz Gonzalez, Marcus Crema and Pablo Batera in a loose trio with Lavanini and Nalamano forming the lock combination, and then Gomez, Cadella, Montoya, and Carlo up in the front row. We should be in for an interesting game here. Is this real media? Says, hi there, Guru. Got you live again on the radio. Keep up the good work. Thanks. Is this real media? Right, so we're about to get this game underway. It's going to be Argentina to kick off from left to right on my screen. And looking forward to this battle between Argentina and England. I'm going for England by 12. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. Just got this feeling that England will step up today. So just waiting on the clock on the stadium to run down for the referee to start this match. It's going to be a massive game, and it's going to be one of those games. Santiago Carreras will get us underway. Here we go, and we're underway in this important game in France. It's Courtney Laws who takes it in. Pool D clash here, 15 meters out from their own goal line. Is England now trying to get hold of that ball? It is a box kick over the top and into touch, roundabout on the 10-meter line there. So Alex Mitchell getting the first clearance kick here for England. We've had half a minute gone and an opportunity now early on for Argentina to go on the attack. It's the throw in now from the captain, Julian Montoya. He is going to find Lavanini early on, and the maul set up by Argentina. It is taken by Montoya now, just up over the 10-meter line of England goes Argentina. Slow ball coming back for Bertrano. Now Marcus Kremer takes it in. Number 7 flanker for Argentina. Bertrano again waiting for it. Lavanini in possession. Sets it up on the 10-meter line. Bertrano again. Lavanini, Carreras now cut back on the inside by Boffelli. Just up over the 10-meter line they go. Bertrano again now on a loop around Carreras, but he's brought down quickly by George Ford. Losing a bit of ground as Argentina. 6 fighters already by them as Bertrano goes to the box kick over the top. Chase now coming from Boffelli, and I think it's taken by Alex Mitchell for England, just outside the 22 of England. George Ford at scrum off gets it out to Chesham there. Good leg drive from him between the 22 and the 10-meter line, about 10 meters out from the left-hand touchline here. Mitchell waiting for it yet again now as they go with another box kick over the top, and the chase now coming from England, but well taken there by Jean-Cruz Malia right on the halfway line. Bertrano now waiting for it. Comes again for Matera. Good defense there from Alice Jens and then Cole. Pushing them back. Carreras under pressure. A little chip kick over the top and into space it goes. The bounce of the ball kind for Alex Mitchell. Back to Freddie Stewart who puts it on the bird. There's nobody at the back there for Argentina. And that ball is going to roll into touch. Is it a 50-22? We'll have to wait and see. Freddie Stewart with a brilliant kick downfield there, relieving the pressure for England. But it's really Argentina playing backwards at the moment from some really good defense from this England outfit. And that ball, I think it is going to be, let's just see what the referee decides here. Well, there's a stoppage in play as one of the England players are down injured. So a frantic opening 3 minutes of this game, and England looking really good on the defense at the moment, and a great kick away there from Freddie Stewart as well. Great contest in the air, well taken by Jean-Cruz Malia. Tom Curry could be in trouble here as there was a head clash between the two players. I don't know if it's deemed as dangerous at all by the referees, but given the circumstances these days, one wouldn't be surprised if that happens. So just attending to the injured players now. Tom Curry got a cut as well as Jean-Cruz Malia. He's still been attended to. So Tom Curry all wrapped up while we're waiting for Jean-Cruz Malia. Silvano Anzanella, Punazera Ututi Klesi in Bokal. I don't know what it means, but I hope I translated that well. So they are going to go upstairs to have a look at that one. And Tom Curry could get his marching orders as early as the 3rd minute of this game. That will be a massive blow to England's chances of winning this game. So head clash already warrants a yellow card at least. Oh, that could be trouble. He jumped into it, made head contact, both players head-to-head contact there. And I think Tom Curry could be gone. Silvano on Zanella says bravo. Thanks, Silvano. So, this could be England's doomsday already, with a probability of a red card coming up for Tom Curry, one of their key players here. So there was a head-to-head clash. You could argue and say that Jean Cruz Malia jumped into the tackle, but Tom Curry made no effort really to back out of it. So this could be trouble. Very unfortunate and really not on purpose, done on purpose. So I think the mitigating factor could be just a yellow card maybe. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, it's going to be just a yellow card, and they're going to review it as well. So it's a bunker decision here. It's a card that could turn into, it's a yellow card that could turn into a red card after the review. So, but I've got this sneaky feeling that Tom Curry might not be coming back after this. So time's back on, and they're going to have a shot at goal here as Argentina from the halfway line. It's a very bad thing that happened there. Tom Curry, not known for being a foul player, so very unfortunate. I personally think that we will see a yellow card turn into a red card, given the strictness of the rule. But for now, it's just a yellow card, and they will be reviewing that, and we will have an answer real soon. But Tom Curry currently off with a yellow card, under review for a red. Yeah, Richard, look, what happened there, I think, wasn't intentional. It wasn't on purpose, and it probably could have happened to any player on the field there. But, I mean, England's discipline, they seem to get more than usual yellow and red cards. That's true as well. But that one totally against the run of play, and it would be very unfortunate if that yellow gets turned into a red. But for the meantime, Boffelli trying to put Argentina on the scoreboard here from halfway, about 20 meters out from the right-hand touchline. Important kick coming up for Boffelli. Can he put Argentina into an early lead? No, that's, it might curl in. No, it's curled in. It's over, and it's a fantastic kick from Boffelli. Argentina up by 3-0 here after about 5 minutes of play in this first half. Well. 4.5 minutes gone. It's Argentina 3, England 0 with a yellow card and a bunker review for a red. Tom Curry into the bin. George Ford to get us back underway here from the halfway line. It's a deep kick and taken by Carreras right on the 22-meter line there. And a chance now for Bertrand to clear this ball away for them. Maroney is on for Malia as well for a blood replacement. So here we come now. England on the attack from the halfway line after a poor kick from Argentina. Freddie Stewart took that one up. Here they come now as England. Will this put them on the front foot now? Alex Mitchell, George Ford with a high up and under. The chase coming, but beautifully taken by Boffelli, and he nearly got into a bit of space there. Bertrand now on the 10-meter line. It's Argentina. It's Garlo who takes it up through the middle. Bertrand, penalty again to Argentina, this time between the 10 and the halfway line. Will we see a penalty attempt here? Marius could say anything bad happens to England is good. Don't like the English since, okay, I get your point there. Not always sure what I'm allowed to say, so I'll just not say that at all. Richard asked, who decided if it must be changed? Just a TV ref, or is there a small panel? I think there's a panel of 3 people having a look at that, Richard. So it's not just the TMO that's going to review that. Louis Creel says, as Argentina nie hierdie span wen nie is hulle treurig. Argentina need to apply pressure while England is down a man, says Farid. So Boffelli is going to have another shot at goal here. Can he extend the lead? This from between the 10 and the halfway line inside his own half. He had definitely had a distance with the previous kick. So looking to increase the lead for Argentina to 6 points now. And that one is struck well again. Will it kill in again? No, this time it's going to go to the right of the posts. So 7 minutes gone, and the score remains 3 points to 0. So, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that yellow card. In the meantime, it's going to be a 22-meter dropout here for England. Marius Kutsia says, go Pumas. So George Ford then to restart this game from the 22-meter line. We've had 7.5 minutes. There's the restart. A deep kick in collected by is it Pablo Matera? Yes, it's Matera who takes it up just over the halfway line. Bertrano now waits for it. Taken up again. It's a spilled ball now, and Argentina under pressure as Joe Martian makes the tackle. Argentina do have possession on their own 22-meter line. Bertrano now waiting for it and comes back to Lavanini. Bertrano again waiting for this ball, comes back to Carreras, and he puts it on the boot, kick downfield, not going to find touch here, and an opportunity now for England to counter. Freddie Stewart with a high kick there. Was he taken out after the ball? The ball does come back to England's side. It's Mitchell now. It's Jamie George now to Chesham. Chesham brought down on a 10-meter line. The referee's going to blow in his whistle, and it's going to be a penalty to England for that late charge on the England player. Clinton Leal says Argentina should take it. They are playing good rugby. Hy skop afstand gehad, Kuru vra Andre. Ja, hy definitief die afstand gehad, net nie die rigting nie. Greg Kukamoor says, Kuru, what happens if that card goes from yellow to red? Do we get super Pumas? No, I think we might get a super England side, because sometimes that yellow or red card boosts the team. But for now, the clock has been stopped on the 9th minute mark, and we're going to have to review that late charge on England as well. Oh, and Carreras could be in a similar position now. Carreras could be in a very similar position with that late charge. Let's have a look here. Went for the charge down. His back hit the face of George Ford there. And a yellow card, which is going to get a bunker decision as well. So interesting things that's happening here today. Santiago Carreras, the fly-off of Argentina, gets a yellow card, which will be under review from the bunker. So they've been very busy early on in this one. So penalty to England. And a chance to level up the scores here as George Ford. Very interesting so far. Jean-Cruz Malia seems like he's going to come back onto the field after the blood replacement as well. Don't forget to go and vote, guys. We've got about 125 votes so far. Who will win this game? 71% is going with an Argentina victory. 28% going for England. And 2% for a draw. So it's dropped down to 70%. So George Ford now trying to level things up here for them. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. 3 points on offer for England. Both teams having a bunker decision at the moment. Oh, did George Ford? Yeah, he's got that one. It looked for a second like he missed it, but the flag's raised. And it's all square here after almost 10 minutes in this game. Still looking at that bunker review is England. Will probably, there's the stoppage. Let's hear what the they decide here. So England are being called forward. So I think this could be a red card. Captains are being called forward, and he's looking at his pocket is the referee. So we could see the bunker decision to a red card. Yeah, there we go. Red card for Tom Curry, and they're going to be down to 14 men for the rest of this game. The card has been upgraded to a red card, and that's bad news for England. Still, England, while Argentina also going to have a look. They still have a bunker call to come. So I don't think that was as bad as the England one. So it might be just a yellow, but we'll see what happens. It's taken up by England now inside the 22 of, just pushed over now as Dan Cole takes it up for England just over the 22 inside their own half. Ball's coming back now slowly for Mitchell here. It's Argentina trying to slow this ball down. Goes to the box kick over the top is Alex Mitchell. The chase now coming from Elliot Daly. Well taken though by Boffelli. So what is the call from the referee there? Pushing it down. Penalty to Argentina. 11 minutes gone in this game. And do Boffelli fancy another shot at goal maybe? It's between the 10 and the halfway, about 5 meters out from the right-hand touchline here. And John Cruz Malia will kick this downfield for them. That kick is going to find touch, runabout on the 22-meter line of England, and an opportunity for Argentina to go again. 224 people watching. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, Mamania, you're spot on. Carrez did the same against Grant. No, it was Jean Cruz Malia who did it to Grant. So here comes the driving maul from Argentina now up over the 22. They go, moving towards the middle of the field. Bertrano wants that ball to come out. But the forward still controlling it. Now Bertrano gets it out. Gets taken up by Cocobares now. Lavanini with a dot. 5 meters inside the 22. Penalty to England there. Holding on. Great work done there by the captain, Courtney Laws. Thomas says bad decision to any team to play with 14 men. 12 and a half minutes gone. England can now relieve some pressure and get out of their own 22. With 12 and a half minutes played in this first half. Let's see what England can do now. With that kick, they're going to find touch on the, between the 10 and the halfway inside Argentina's half. It's a pity that such an important game does get a red card. I feel for the supporters, I feel for the teams. But maybe it can just push this England side to greater heights today. So Carrera's yellow card is still under review here. And the referee now stopping, just pushing them in. So I thought he maybe had an answer to that review. But play on as Jamie George throws it in. Alex Mitchell under pressure. George Ford now. Tuolangi. No, it's not Tuolangi. Marchand pushed back in that tackle. Mitchell now. Again going forward. Ellis Jens now on the 10-meter line inside their own half. George Ford going with a kick downfield. It's taken by Jean Cruz Malia, who kicks it downfield, and well collected by Elliot Daly now. Freddie Stewart going high. The chase now coming again, and that ball is going to bounce back into the hands of Argentina, but the referee blows on the whistle for a knock-on from Argentina. Richard asking, how's the scrum weighing up against each other? I didn't see a weight back indication there, but so far keeping very strong at the moment. Both teams looking pretty good. Well, did they have a scrum already? Yeah, they did. So missed that way up between the two sides. So scrum down. It's England ball just inside their own half here. Argentina with the territory advantage, 73-27 at the moment, just keeping England pinned inside their own half. So scrum down to England then. This Pool D clash between England and Argentina. They're backing down for this one. Mitchell to feed this one in for England. About give or take 20 meters from the from the left-hand touchline, just inside their own half. Free kick to Argentina, then pushing early from Dan Cole, and that's a big let off there for Argentina. They could have the scrum to them now. Free all here after 15 and a half minutes. What did they decide to do? Petrino deciding now, and they're just going to send this one up high into the air, hoping to get a good take in the air maybe, but it's gone too far. Freddie Stewart easily makes the mark, and I feel that was a really poor decision from Argentina on that occasion, or a really poor execution of that. So we get it back underway then. Freddie Stewart with a kick downfield, and he gets the kick away to about between the 10 and the 22-meter line inside Argentina's half. So they are going to have, let's have a stoppage in play there. They are reviewing it. So, yeah, it's been downgraded to a yellow card only. I think the right decision there for Argentina. So Carreras will be able to come back onto the field. Right, so the driving maul now set up by Argentina as they get it going, moving forward now. Good drive, but a little knock on there from Gonzalez. And it's going to be a scrum down to England then. Jean-Martin Gonzalez just knocking that ball on. Free all at the moment. 17 minutes played, and it's still anybody's game. England are down to a red card. Argentina down to a yellow, which should be over in about 2.5 minutes. Then they will be back to full strength again. Tom Curry head clash against Jean-Cruz Malia, resulting in a red card. And then Carreras jumping up in the air, hitting the back with a face straight in George Ford. We're under review, but deemed to only be a yellow card then. Farid says 300 people watching and 37 likes. The match is not matching. The match is not matching. Press the like button and subscribe, guys. Make Reed happy. Will make me even happier if they do. Scrum fed in here by Mitchell. Strong scrum here as it's picked up off the back by Earl. He's into a bit of space now. Mitchell with a pick up and go. Gets the offload well to George Ford. Just outside the 22 now is England. As they take it up, it's Chesham who drives forward. Comes back again now. George Ford back. It goes again to Chesham. Driven backwards on this occasion is England. Back to the 10-meter line inside Argentina's half now. Here's an opportunity. They move it wide here. It's all with a little kick into space. And the ball is going to run out about 15 meters out from the try line. You don't see them kicking every day, you know. So the big forwards. But Earl kicked on that occasion. Looked for a bit of space. Tried to put Johnny May into space. Didn't expect the kick, though. And we will have a line out to Argentina about 15 meters out from their own try line. So Carreras should be back after this line out. It's Montoya with the throw in. Finds his jumper pretty damn well there as Marcus Kremer takes it up. Slow ball coming back. Petrino just playing down that ball a little bit. Goes with a box kick over the top is Bertrano. And taken in by Johnny May now. Goes on the attack. Up to the 10-meter line inside Argentina's half now. So Ellis Jens who takes it up again for England. Driven back in the tackles are England at the moment. George Ford goes high up into the air. And not enough chasers there as Boffelli makes an easy mark there. Silvano says Saramolta, Sofereta, per voi questa partita. I don't know what I'm saying, but I hope it's not something that's not allowed as Carreras make his way back onto the field here. Argentina back to 15 men. England will remain down to 14 for the remainder of this game. Boffelli with a kick downfield, not going to find touch, and into the hands of George Ford now. He goes high up into the air, chased down by Freddie Stewart this time round, and he's done really well. The ball comes back to England's side, but somehow Argentina has managed to get that ball. Guerrero's at scrum off, gets it out to Lavanini. Driven back in a tackle by England this time round is Argentina. So defense from both teams really good at the moment, not allowing any space whatsoever. But going with the box kick over the top. The chase now coming from Boffelli. Freddie Stewart beautifully underneath that ball, roundabout on the halfway line for England now. It's a chance out wide. If they go wide here, Tuolangi gets it out to Marchand. He's going to cut back inside. Good tackle there from Sinti. It's Ben Earl who takes it up. Now it's again Marchand trying to make a bit of ground there, but caught on the halfway line. Mitchell to Maro Itoje. They still come as England now. Away they go. It's Marchand again. Up to the 10-meter line inside Argentina's half. George Ford, Ellis Jens again. Doing really well with that ball, but quickly over it, and it's stolen by Argentina. Here's a counter-attack opportunity. They go wide, but the kick downfield from Sinti. The chase now coming, and that ball is going to roll out 5 meters out from the try line. It's a 50-22. A brilliant kick from them as well. So pressure back on England now with a line out 5 meters out from the try line. Well. A brilliant steal by Pablo Matera, turning that ball over, and then the kick downfield, rolling out 5 meters out from the try line. Right, so there's the stoppage. The water break is on now, and as per usual, as they normally do in the World Cups, in all the games so far, we get another water break here. Let's just put that up, water break. So a quick 2-minute water break, I think it is, as Argentina will now go on the attack. I think I'm going to take a long break. So as usual, let's just put me away from the screen. Ran out of it a little bit there. So while we wait for this water break to finish up, it's 3-3 at the moment. 22 minutes gone in this contest so far. And really nothing separating them. England down to 14 men. Tom Curry, very unfortunate. Argentina went with a yellow card early on, but they're back to full strength now. So let's see what Argentina can do from here. It's going to be a line out 5 meters out from England's try line. 22 minutes gone in this contest. Montoya will throw this one in for Argentina. To the front, to Lavanini they go, and here they come, Montoya now. Montoya throws a little dummy, and 5 meters out from the try line, Argentina now. A quick pick up and go from Gonzalez now, very close to the try line. They're still going as Argentina now, very close to the try line. Can they get over for a try here as Argentina? The forwards now pick up and go. Carlo with a dart for the line. I think he's got it down. The referee will have to go upstairs here. The referee will have to go upstairs. I think Garlo has claimed a try here for Argentina. Let's see what they decide there. The water break is over, of course, so we're back in play, but the clock now stopped for a TMO review of a try here. No, in fact, they're not going to go upstairs. It's just going to be a penalty. Well, no, they are going to go upstairs. So a bit of confusion there. Well, it didn't take too long with that. So time should be back on then. It's a penalty to Argentina, 5 meters out from the try line. Yeah, he definitely crawled there over the try line. Was Garlo. So no try there. It's a penalty to Argentina. 5 meters out from the try line. Will they have a shot at goal or will they go for the corner here? Decision time for Argentina. Might even see a tap and go from Argentina as well. What will they do? They need to play this now. Surely taking too long. They tap and go quickly. Marcus Kremer now takes it up for Argentina. 5 meters out from the try line. Montoya on the drive now. Quickly up over that ball and a penalty won by Courtney Laws again. Brilliant work done by the captain. That's the second time that he wins a vital penalty for England. Very close. Nixon says, go Pumas. You can do it. So England gets the penalty 5 meters out from their own try line. It's 3-3 here at the moment. George Ford now able to relieve some pressure for England. That ball is going to find touch between the 10 and the halfway line inside England's half. So very good kick there from George Ford. Courtney Laws really having a great game here. Winning a vital penalty as Argentina were looking to score a try there. So Jamie George now with the throw into this line out. It is going to be taken by Courtney Laws as they set up the driving maul now as England. Remember, they're down to 14 men for the rest of the game. A red card to Tom Curry very early on in this game. Mitchell's waiting for this ball. Looks like he might be going. No, he's going to go work the short side here. George Ford out. It goes to Elliot Daly. Brought down on the 10-meter line inside Argentina's half. Alice Jens now. Good defense again from Argentina. As England just slowing things down a little bit. A box kick over the top. Daly, it's going to be too far for him. And the mark made by Buffelli again. Easy mark there for them. And these kicks are just not being chased well at the moment. We saw that in the All Blacks France game as well. Not enough good chases as well to chase it down for the All Blacks. So very similar here as George Ford now goes with another high kick from the halfway line. The chase coming from Fred Stewart this time, but he's knocked it on. So into touch. Either it's going to be a scrum or a line out to Argentina, runabout on the 22-meter line. They've thrown it in quickly, so they decided for the line out, and now they're going to try and run this from their own 22. Now kick downfield, or directly into touch. So was he outside his 22 there? Don't think so. But not a lot of distance made with that as well. Let's see. Good counter-attack opportunity, but England were onto it in a flash. So that ball going out between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside Argentina's half. And a chance now for England to go on the attack with 14 minutes left in this first half. An opportunity for England. Antoinette Gerber says, go Pumas. Greg Miles asks, do you do the URC matches as well? Well, only the South African teams, unfortunately, Greg, So Lions, Sharks, Bulls, and Stormers games, I do as well. But I do sometimes just pick a selected few. Right, England on the drive now between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Tuolangi takes it up to about 5 meters out from the 22 now. Mitchell again. Mitchell gets the pass out to Ellis Jones. A little bit indecisive there from England as they get pushed back in a tackle again. Game of small margins. A drop goal attempt coming from England. And it's gone over. It's a brilliant drop goal from England there. And they lead by 6 points to 3. It's George Ford who gets the drop goal for England. Making no yards through the attack. And then just drop back into the pocket. And a very good drop goal from around between the 10 and the halfway line there. Right in the middle of the field. Great kick from George Ford to put England into the lead by 6 points to 3. 13 minutes left in this first half. The restart then from Argentina, taken by Courtney Laws. Just up over the 22-meter line they go. Mitchell waiting for this ball again now, as they're trying to clear this one. It's a high kick over the top. It's not going to find touch and chase down. It's knocked on first by England, says the referee. So play on. Bertrano now waiting for the ball to come back. Gets it back to go. It's a penalty against Argentina there. Diving off their feet or pulling back the player is the call from the referee. And that's just a silly penalty to give away by Thomas Carlo. Bern van Rixel says, hello, Guru, how's it going, Bern? Mario says, click the like button, mates. So do show your support, guys. Press that like button and subscribe to the channel. We do have a stoppage on the clock here, I think. For that, no, he's back on. So Elliot Daly will, no, time has been stopped there by the referee. Oh, Elliot Daly's going to have a shot at goal here. So time's back on. And a chance for England to increase the lead to 9 points, or 9 points to 3 at least. So 28 minutes gone in this contest. England down to 14 men for the rest of the game. And let's see if Elliot Daly can get this one from just inside his own half, between the 10 and the halfway line. Baron ask, praat jy môre 'n bietjie Afrikaans asseblief? Ja, met die Bokke se game gaan ons definitief 'n bietjie Afrikaans praat, Baron. Ons sal sien hoe gaan dit. Omdat dit wêreldbeker is en daar mense is wat nie Afrikaans verstaan nie, kan ons maar kyk daar by die Bokke se game. Ons het baie ondersteuning in Afrikaans daarso. That kick from Elliot Daly is going to be pulled to the left and also not going to have the distance. So play on here from Argentina. Very scrappy as Cocobaras have to get that kick away. And England now in a very good position here inside the 22 of Argentina with a line out. Right on the 22-meter line, in fact. Jamie George now will throw this one in for England. So let's see what happens. Over the top it goes, but Courtney Laws have managed to secure this ball for England. Picked up by Jamie George. Lost a bit of ground here to the 10-meter line is England. Very scrappy at the moment, but some ferocious defense from both sides here. Alec Mitchell throws a little tiny. Not falling for it was Montoya. And Earl now at Scrum gets it out to Jamie George again. Right on the 10-meter line of Argentina in the middle of the field here is England. They've dropped back for another drop goal. It's George Ford here. And he struck it well again and it's gone over. So 9 points to 3. And Jamie George running the show at the moment for England with another drop goal. Wow. This time all the way from the halfway line. George Ford gets a beautiful through the middle drop goal there. And England 9, Argentina 3 with 9 minutes to play in the first half. Well, who would have expected that today? Carreras then with the restart then for Argentina. It's a high hanging kickoff taken well by Mauro Itoje again. They set up a driving maul as England now between the 10 and the 22 meter line inside their own half. It's brought down now. Mitchell waiting for it again. The defense not giving inches or margins here as they go with the box kick over the top. The chase coming. It's Jean-Cruz Malia who takes that in on the 10 meter line of Argentina. Bertrano, the ball pops out the back now. Gets the pass. Oh, Lavanini has knocked it on, and an advantage to England. We have an attacking opportunity here. George Ford numbers on the outside. It's Martian, gets it out to Elliot Daly, but the pass not good enough. And Johnny May into touch it goes. So it's a penalty, I think. Let's just see to Argentina, in fact. Johnny May not releasing that ball when he went into touch, I think is the call there. So, discipline letting them down there. The kick downfield from Carreras will find touch on, just inside England's half. And Argentina now with an opportunity. There was the knock-on from Lavanini and then overlap there for England. Made some good yardage there, and then unfortunately, discipline letting England down on that occasion. So I must say, between the two sides, England has had the better of Argentina so far, but the defense is not letting anything down. It's Cocobares now on the attack. They've had little ball at the moment, so we'll see what they do with a little bit more possession now. It's Argentina. They make it up to the 10-meter line of England now. Driving forward is Garlo. Lavanini with a pick up and go up, almost up to the 22. It's Pablo Matera with another pick up and go up to the 22. They go, just trying to speed up the game a little bit. Now Bertrano gets the pass out to Gonzalez. He's lost a bit of ground. 7 phases now from Argentina. It's Carreras gets it out to Cocobares now. Sinti, in fact, who takes it up. Just outside the 22 now. Carreras. Again, a flat pass, Montoya to Lavanini, gets man and ball, driven back to the 10-meter line inside England's half now. It's Carreras who's going to go for a drop goal as well now, but he's going to pull that one well to the left. So it's going to be is it going to be a goal line dropout here for England now? Johan Erasmus says Johnny Wilkinson is terug vir die Engelse. Ja, nee, kyk. The defense have been so good from both sides, not giving inches or margins in this one, and basically forcing the fly-offs to have a shot at goal here. So 22-meter dropout coming up for England then. So a deep kick in from George Ford then, collected by Jean-Cruz Malia on the 10-meter line inside Argentina's half, going with the up and under, and it's going to be Carreras to chase this one. Oh, Freddie Stewart has landed really bad there, but it's an advantage to Argentina now as they take it up on the 10-meter line. Now it's going to be a penalty against Argentina, so it's been deemed that he has been played in the air. Here's Freddie Stewart, and we might go upstairs to have a look here. Oh, dear. Pablo Matera could be in trouble here. So are they going to go upstairs to have a look at that? 5 minutes left here in the first half. Doesn't look like they are going to go upstairs for that one. Freddie Stewart did fall quite badly there. So I'm a bit surprised that they haven't gone upstairs to have a look at it. But George Ford now to kick this downfield for England and finds a good touch find about 15 meters out from the Argentinian try line. Remember, England is down to 14 men. 4.5 minutes to go in this first half. 9 points to England, 3 to Argentina. 2 drop goals from George Ford and a penalty for the lead for England at the moment. To the back they go and taken by Chesham now as England forms the maul now. Jamie George controlling that ball at the back. trying to get this more going, but it's not really going anywhere now. Off the back, Jamie George with a bit of space now, needs support though. Still going 10 metres out from the try line is England now, as it's Earl who takes it up now. Mitchell waiting for it. Maro Doge now driving on. Still England in possession now. Mitchell, Jamie George, as George will drop back again for another drop goal. It's insane at the moment. It's another drop goal. And England up to 12 points to 3 against Argentina. George Ford is having a ball. Wow. 3 drop goals in that first half for them. 12 points to 3. England lead Argentina at the moment. Clinton says England must be playing well if they have managed to keep Pumas at bay with 14 men. Well, look, like I said, the defense from both sides, absolutely brilliant. Not giving any space to move. But so far, George Ford with a masterclass kicking display here. A little knock on from the kickoff there for Argentina. And it's going to be a scrum down to England between the 10 and the halfway line inside the England territory. 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. And it's England at the moment. George Ford show with 3 drop goals and a penalty. Can clearly see that they're not making any ground with the attack and relying on George Ford to put them over. Let's go and have a look at the poll so far. So we've got about 300 votes. Argentina still leading with 69% of the votes as we close in on this first half. Just an injury break to one of the players from England now. 2% going for a draw. England 29% at the moment to win this game from the poll so far, but they are leading by 12 points to 3 at the moment. 3 drop goals, from George Ford and a penalty to the single penalty of Buffelli. Teacher Henny Buitendag sê gaan Argentinië gedebeer word. Well, it looks like it at the moment. Ray Kukamoor says, yikes, them Engels are playing their hearts out at the moment. Bomb stepping up to the plate big time, says Mimania. Well, I called it. I did say that England are a different beast at the World Cup. But, I didn't expect 3 drop goals already in this contest. So time should be back on now again, as we got a scrum down for England roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Mitchell to feed this one in, controlled well. Solid scrum there. Tuolangi backing down at the flanking position for England in the place of Tom Curry. The kick downfield from George Ford. A bit of a nothing kick there, as collected by Jean-Chris Malia, straight down the middle as well, and the mark made by George Ford. He's controlling this game really, really well for England at the moment. We have 2 minutes to play in this first half. 12 points to 3. It is at the moment. The kick from George Ford is going to find touch inside Argentina half between the 10 and the halfway line. So, it's been England this first half. Argentina's had the territory, but England has had the possession. Could this be a first for World Cup? Hat-trick drop goals, says Eric. No, so back in 1999, Yanni de Beer, the Springbok fly-half, kicked 5 drop goals against England on the day in the quarterfinals. Right, so Bertrano now gets the ball back now. Lavanini dots it down there on the halfway line for Argentina now. Bertrano, it's Carlo who takes it up again. Solid defense and knock on now and a counter-attack opportunity for England as Maro Doge sets it up here for him. But a good steal there on the ground by Cocabares. And we're going to come back for the initial knock-on from Argentina with less than a minute to play in this first half. So, Eric, I don't know if you caught my last response on that Drop goals. Yanni De Beer back in 1999 put over 5 drop goals against England in the quarterfinals. Free from George Ford tonight. Will we see 5 from him when this game is over? Time is up on the clock. We will have, well, not up quite. So the defense is too deep for Argentina, but they're really defending really well, Eric. They're not allowing England over at the moment. And I mean, George Ford under pressure has kicked 3 really good drop goals, one from the 10-meter line, one from the halfway line, and then one from right in front. So England is just going to kick this into touch to end the first half. What an amazing performance from the England team, down to 14 men and still managing to control this game as it stands at the moment. Halftime here at the Orange Velodrome. England 12, Argentina 3. I'm going to take a quick break, but when we do come back, we will be doing the second half, so don't go anywhere. Right, guys, we are back here for the second half between England and Argentina. It's currently 12 points to 3 at halftime. Three drop goals from George Ford and a penalty apiece from George Ford and Buffelli as well. The defense have been ruthless in this first half from both sides, not giving each other an inch whatsoever. And just starting to feel the voice are starting to creep up a bit as well. So very glad it's the last game of the day. Saving the voice for tomorrow's free broadcast as well. But yeah, we should be in for a spectacular second half here between the two sides. We can just look at a few statistics. England has made 69 tackles, missed 6. Argentina has made 61, missed 7. 49 carries by England, 48 by Argentina. Meters made 237 by England, 164 by Argentina. Lineouts won 5 by England, 8 by Argentina. Free scrums 1 by England, nothing by Argentina. Possession goes the way of England with 54%. Territory goes the way of Argentina with 53%. So, yeah, it was. I've seen you said Argentina might as well go home. So poor, it's unreal. I think it's been a really good game. It's been two teams having a go at each other really well at the moment. See one of the comments coming there in is Yanni the Fort or something. So, yeah, England playing really well in that first half with 14 men. And you can see they're playing for each other at the moment. And George Ford controlling this game with the drop goals. Will it be enough to carry England home in this match today? I did say that England was going to win this game by 12 points. Always said in my heart that I felt that Argentina can pull it off. But as it seems at the moment, it doesn't look too good for Argentina, who's not been able to make any ground. And I don't think the likes of Carreras will be able to slot over those drop goals. He did go for one and missed it horribly to the left. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen there. So hopefully Argentina can come back into this game here in the second half and really outplay England. But I just can't see it happening as both teams' defenses have been solid. I don't think we're going to see a very high-scoring affair here. If anything, we could see maybe one try and a couple of penalties here in the second half. Based on what we've seen in that first half already, I think England will come away with the victory unless Argentina can come away with a try very early on here in the second half, or maybe a penalty. But it's going to be of utmost importance that Argentina gets the first points of the second half. And yeah, let's hope it's not a commentary curse and it don't happen. But yeah, it's been a really good game, and that's you can clearly see it's the top sides against each other, title contenders in every way possible. So whichever way this one goes, England has stepped up in the form of George Ford here today and has made it work for them. Haven't been able to make anything on the attack really, and yeah, George Ford dropped back and slotted about 3 drop goals quick. Has put England into the lead at halftime by 12 points to 3 with a man down. Doing really well at the moment is this England side. But hopefully Argentina will be able to bounce back. If we look at some of the performances so far, Freddie Stewart has been solid at the back for England. Johnny May and Elliot Daly not getting too much ball at the moment. Joe Marchand has had a couple of really good carries. Tuolangi playing the role of Tom Curry at the moment. So not in position all the times. Forwards-wise, Ben Earl has been solid and Courtney Laws have been brilliant. Ollie Chesham and Mario Toja has had a quiet game. Dan Cole, Jamie George and Ellis Jens just controlling things up front. Doing really well there. We go and have a look at Argentina so far. Jean-Chris Malia, he's been solid at the back. Buffelli has been really good. Lucio Cinti and Santiago Cocobares haven't got a lot of go-forward ball in the first half. Haven't seen much of Matia Carreras at all. Santiago Carreras, of course, got a yellow card in that first half as well. And apart from that, hasn't had the greatest of games in that number 10 channel, with Gonzalo Bertrano doing most of the kicking, the box kicking, and the clearance kicking for Argentina at the moment. Forwards-wise, Jean-Martin Gonzalez has been pretty solid. Crema, we haven't seen too much in that first half. Pablo Matera playing his heart out at the moment. Thomas Lavanini and Matias Alemano carrying the ball strong, while Gomez Cadela, Julian Montoya, and Thomas Carlo are trying valiantly as well. But at the moment, it's not good enough for them, and they will have to come up with something special here in the second half as the teams now field and get the second half going for us. 12 points to 3, England lead. 3 drop goals from George Ford has put them in a 9-point lead, which will be enough to win this game as it stands at the moment. Greg Kukamur says, don't give up on the Pumas yet. England did get a bit of a shock with 1 red card. Let's see what they can do now. Absolutely, this game is far from over. Like I say, Argentina need to be the first team to score in the second half. Otherwise, England are going to win this game for sure. If Argentina can hit back with either a penalty or a try, they'll be right back in this, and we should see a really good second half. Never write off the Los Pumas at all, as England are on the field. Argentina now is also making their way back onto the field, as they will be looking to hit back in the second half. 12 points to 3 it is, and 40 minutes separating a victory here for England or Argentina, with everything to play for here, as England will kick off from left to right here for the second half. Hopefully we'll see a try of some sort here. No tries in this game yet, but we've been entertained with 3 drop goals from George Ford. That has put England into a comfortable lead here as we get the second half proceedings underway. George Ford to get us underway. Here we go. Let's see what both teams can bring to the second half. It's a deep kick in from England, taken well there by Argentina. And a great run here from a replacement as the ball goes backwards. It was the replacement, number 19 there, Kudo Petty, got a breakthrough now. Into a bit of space. Bertrano, has he left that ball behind? Yes, says the referee. So knock on from Bertrano on the halfway line. And we're right back where we started. Kudo Petty on the field for Alemano, who's had a quiet first half. So hopefully we'll see something from him. That's the sort of stuff that Argentina's going to need if they're going to win this game tonight. Beautiful break there from them. Just Bertrano, unfortunately, not able to keep hold of that ball. And England now with a scrum down on halfway. We've had a minute in the second half. Can Argentina hit back? It's England who's got possession and a feed to the scrum now. 12 points to 3 it is at the moment. Mitchell to feed this one in for England. Solid scrum needed from them. Tuolangi packing down in the place of Tom Curry at the moment, doing a good job. Azol gets it away to Mashant. He's just up over the halfway line now, as they're going to need support now. It's Toje there with the support. Jamie George as well. Alice Jens trying to get that ball out for them. Now he picks up and go. Just inside Argentina's half now is England. Mitchell waiting for this one, and let's see what they can do with this one. Goes for the box kick over the top. The chase now coming from Johnny May, and it's going to be knocked on by Argentina. So scrum down to England between the 10 and the 22-meter line of Argentina. Just that little mistake starting to creep in for Argentina now. Johannes van der Merwe sê eerste helfte wat is naaste by persentasie split balbesit en gebiedsvoordeel. So ja, ek het dit gesê, Engeland het die balbesit gehad met 53% en Argentinië die gebiedsvoordeel gehad met dink ook 53%. So baie na aan mekaar op die oomblik. Dit net die tellbord deur middel van George Ford wat vir Engeland die voorsprong gee op die oomblik. Time that's been stopped there for a bootlace to be just put together again there. We've had 2.5 minutes in this second half, and Argentina has made two vital mistakes early on in the second half, with England now with an attack roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Argentina's territory, 20 meters out from the right and touch line. So England to back this one down. Alex Mitchell to throw this one in. England will be looking to seal off this game as soon as possible. The scrum will have to be reset, says the referee. So just on this occasion, the scrum's not going too great. So I'm not sure if, according to the statistics, Argentina didn't have one scrum in that first half, but that can't be true, surely. But we'll see now. With this scrum to England again on the 10-meter line of Argentina, about 20 meters out from the right and touch line. Plenty of space on the left-hand side for them if they decide to run this. Obviously, a man down in the back line as Tuolangi is slotted in at the flanker position for England. Pennell controlling that ball. Now Pennell's working the blind side, tries to get a kick in. The ball bounces back into the hands of the captain, Courtney Laws. Now up to the 22 they go as England looking pretty solid now. Penalty advantage coming for a high tackle. So England's got another 3 points up for grabs. George Ford has already dropped back in the pocket, but the referee blows on the whistle, and it's a chance for England to extend their lead now. Oh, it's actually offside by the Pumas. So another easy 3 points on offer for George Ford now. Discipline so vital for this Argentina side, and unfortunately it's letting them down at the moment. 5 minutes gone in the second half. George Ford now lining this kick up to extend the lead for England to 12 points. 15 points to 3 if this goes over. And one can't help but feel that unless Argentina pulls something out of the hat, England will be winning this game quite comfortably. So Ford lining it up now, and it's straight through the middle. So 15 points to 12, 15 points to 3. It is a 12-point lead to England at the moment. We've had 6 minutes in this second half. And what can the Pumas do? Can they come back into this game? It's vital that they get the next points. 6 minutes gone. And here's the restart from Carreras. Goes short again. And a challenge from Argentina is good. They've managed to win that ball. But somehow it's come back to England's side. But there's a knock-on. So we're going to come back for that knock-on from England first. And scrum down to Argentina now on the 10-meter line inside England territory. A good attacking opportunity for them. Can they make it count? 15-3 it is. 6.5 minutes gone in the second half. And hoping for a miracle for Argentina. Well, it's going to have to happen now. Bertrano will feed this in for Argentina. Remember, they've got a one-man advantage here. And they need to use this now. Bertrano to feed this one in to the scrum. It's off the back, taken by Gonzalez. Now Bertrano. Out it comes. Oh, another knock-on from Cocobares. And now it's Earl in possession on the 22-meter line. Johnny May. But the referee has blown on his whistle and bringing him back for that knock-on from Cocobares. Nothing is going right for Argentina at the moment. Scrum down on the 10-meter line of England, right in the middle of the field. George Ford having an absolutely amazing game. He's the instigator of that tackle. And things just not going Argentina's way, unfortunately. 8 minutes played in the second half. Scrum down now to England on their own 10-meter line, and an opportunity to clear this ball away. Mitchell will feed this one in territory, now going the way of England with 51%. Obviously, I think possession as well. That's the stat that came up. Scrum goes down, penalty to England. And now the voice are starting to really creep up a little bit. But a penalty to England and a chance to clear this downfield. So I'm just going to go a little bit easier on the voice now, just to save it up for tomorrow as well. Try not to get too excited here. England with a penalty on a 10-meter line inside their own half, as George Ford now will kick this into touch. Finds touch on the 10-meter line of Argentina. What can England do with this? Yeah, Thomas Garlow slipping his bind immediately. And Courtney Laws very chuffed there with his efforts. Right, so Jamie George to throw this one in for England. It's going to go to the back to Courtney Laws, and he slaps it back into the hands of Mitchell now. A bit of space opening up. Throws a little dummy and goes, but the pass into touch there to Elliot Daly between the 10 and the 22-meter line. 5 meters outside of the 22. It's going to be a line out to Argentina. Stop the clock, says the referee. We're going to have some replacements on. So let's see who's going to come onto the field now for the respective sides. So Dan Cole going off. It's Will Stewart that's coming on. Not sure if that's the only replacement so far then, as we will have to line out then to Argentina 5 meters outside of their own 22 as time is back on here. No, there comes more replacements now. So Argentina ringing in the changes as well now. 2 replacements coming on. And let's just have a look who that might be. So it's, I think, Joel Sclavi as well as Rubiola, who's come onto the field. So time is back on now, and the line out sloppy from Argentina. Bertrano caught on the back foot there, as some really good defense there from England, trying to stop Argentina in their tracks, but they do have possession back. And Pablo Matera now at scrum off. Pick and go from him. 5 meters inside their own 22 is Argentina at the moment. The box kick coming surely from Bertrano now from inside his own 22. Goes to the box kick. Not going to find touch and a chance now. Elliot Daly, what was that? Gets the pass out to Freddie Stewart. And he's going to chase down his own kick, but well taken. Oh, it's knocked on by Argentina now, and Alex Mitchell with a little kick over the top, and the mark has been made by Argentina there inside the 22. So Lavanini being replaced by Rubiola, and can you believe it? We haven't seen a yellow card or a red card from Lavanini today. The kick downfield, and George Ford now from inside his own 22 will kick this into touch, roundabout on the halfway line. Game has just died down just a wee little bit at the moment. Elliot Daly can be lucky that it wasn't deemed a forward pass there. But now Joe Marler also coming onto the field for England. As Argentina now with the throw-in finds Pablo Matera, Petrino, Buffelli, thumping tackle from Tuolangi there on Coco Barres. Left no space there for him. Carreras now takes it up between the 10 and the halfway line. Here comes Marcus Kremer. That's Pablo Matera though, up to the halfway line. Thumping tackles coming in from England at the moment. Petrino, back it comes Carreras. Jean-Cruz Malina losing ground to the 10-meter line inside Argentina's half. Now Petrino wrapped up there by Courtney Laws. Slow ball coming back. Montoya out to Joel Sclavi. 7 phases going backwards is Argentina at the moment. Mauro Itoje wins the penalty on the ground for England in a very kickable position now. And the way things are going now, it's all England at the moment. Another kickable penalty on the 10-meter line inside Argentina's half. And George Ford already signaling that he's going to have a shot at goal. Eric Davison says very tense, even though England are 2 scores up. Sean Stewart supporting Argentina, I think it's there. So it's another penalty for England and a chance to extend that lead to 15 points. What a tackle from Manu Tuolangi on Coco Barres there. Stopping him in his tracks, thumping tackle. That's the sort of tackles that we want to see in the World Cup. So George Ford from around the middle of the field on the 10-meter line going to attempt to extend this England lead to 18 points to 3. He's been absolutely brilliant as this guy been today. So he lines it up and he struck it cold once again. That's going to be 18 points to England and 3 to Argentina. A 15-point difference now, and with 16 minutes to go, or 26 minutes to go. Sorry, I just can't see it happening for Argentina at the moment. So Argentina's going to restart this from the halfway line then. 26 minutes to play in this encounter here. England in total control of this game, even with down to 14 men. Tuolangi now. He's brought down about 15 meters out from his own try line, about 10 meters out from the right-hand touch line. Alex Mitchell, great performance from the number 9 as well today, as he sends that downfield and into touch. A beautiful kick all the way up to halfway, and impressive performance from Alex Mitchell, which I haven't seen played before. This is the first time I've actually seen Alex Mitchell play, so refreshing to see that they do have players other than Danny Kerr and Van Poortvliet. So from that line out, a free kick to England as well. Things are just not going Argentina's way at the moment. Don't know what happened there. There was no footage of it, but a free kick to England, and they're going to take the scrum here on the 10-meter line of Argentina. It's that discipline that I spoke about earlier that I just feel that Argentina was going to lack, and exactly what is happening at the moment. 18 points to 3. England leading at the moment with a scrum to come. Let's see what is going to happen from here. Still got about 4.5 minutes to go before the water break again here. But what a performance from England. Definitely didn't rate them, a lot of people going into this tournament, but I always felt that England are a very good World Cup side. And here comes the push on as well. You wouldn't say that Tuolangi doesn't belong there. George Ford goes high up into the air. The chase now coming from Martian, but it's well taken by Jean-Chris Malia. And a bit of a nothing kick there as Jean-Chris Malia sends it. George Ford has dropped back beautifully for that one, and he just puts it back on the boot again. That's going to go directly into touch. And this time it works out very well for Argentina. Line out on the 10-meter line inside England's half for Argentina. Yeah, it just didn't go the way. The chase from the Gary Owen wasn't good in the first place. And then George Ford had to drop back for that one, rushed the kick and kicked it out directly into touch. Line out stolen by England as Maro Itoje comes away with the ball there between the 10 and the halfway line. When things go wrong, it goes terribly wrong for Argentina. Mitchell with another box kick over the top now. The chase coming from Johnny May this time. The chase was good. The ball bounces. And it's a penalty against Argentina again. And another kickable penalty coming up for England now. Perfectly timed kick that time from Alex Mitchell. And Argentina, their own worst enemy at the moment. What will George Ford do here? So they are going to have another shot at goal. Another shot at goal for England here. Roundabout between the 10 and the 22-meter line, about 15 meters out from the right-hand corner here. And England might go up to 21 points without scoring a single try in this game. So still 22 minutes to go in this one. As George Ford now lining this kick up. 22 minutes to go, 21 points. It could be now. Katima says, Chaka, not going to be happy with this. Can imagine ref this, ref that after this game. Well, that one is nearly didn't go in, but he gets the 3 points. England 21, Argentina 3. And I think that's the ball game, unless Argentina can score within the next 2 minutes. Their discipline has been really, really poor. And more replacements on for England as well. Let's just see who that might be. So George Martin, I think it's Mitchell is on. Mitchell's off, Carey's on, as well as I think it's George Martin on the field as well for England. Danny Kerr now just taking it up for them. Bruni also on in the place of Martin Gonzalez for Argentina. Danny Kerr with a kick over the top now. The chase coming from Elliot Daly. Argentina let it bounce and slaps it back eventually. Now it's Carreras who gets the ball, gets it out to Rubiola. And another chance now for Argentina to go on the attack. It's Carreras on the left wing, stepping back on the inside, just up over halfway now. Waiting for this ball to come back. Taken up by Cremo, who's been really quiet today. Petrano again now, Carreras. Back it comes to John Cruz Malia with a flat pass there to Bruni. And a penalty to England again in a kickable position. 5 meters inside England's half. Bennell wins the penalty on the ground. Definitely winning the game at the breakdown is England now. And we might see Elliot Daly having a shot here. Or will it be George Ford? Missed the kick yet. Elliot Daly has had a shot before and missed it. But Daly's going to have another shot at goal here from the halfway line. And this will be the killer blow if he gets this one over, surely. Looking at the poll, we've still got Argentina in pole position with 60% of the votes. backing Argentina to win this. Obviously, a very slim chance of that still happening today. But yeah, credit to England where it's due. They have really suffocated the Argentina defense today. And really just no chance whatsoever been given by them. As Elliot Daly again strikes that one, got the distance this time, but pulled to the left, and the score will remain 21 points to 3 with about 18 minutes to play. Don't think there's going to be a water break because there has been so many stoppages throughout. So the restart then from the 22-meter line is kicked downfield into the hands of George Ford. Again goes high in the air. The chase now coming from England, and Freddie Stewart wins that ball back for England. Mario Doge now between the halfway and the 10-meter line of Argentina. Everything just working out for England at the moment. Danny Kerr now back to Ford again, who goes high once again. They are maybe overdoing it a little bit now, but again a knock on from Argentina. Martian now on the 10-meter line of Argentina has got the ball back now. Danny Kerr, Reynolds, George Ford hammered in a tackle, and then a kick downfield from Freddie Stewart, but nothing kicked there, and it's going to roll over the dead ball line, and we're going to come back for a scrum. Was there a late tackle on George Ford by Argentina, though? Don't think so. So it will be a scrum down to Argentina. 56% possession for England now. Clinton says very disappointed in Argentina's performance, expected more from them, especially with a one-man advantage. So more changes now coming up as the stop clock has been stopped for that water break, I assume. So yeah, it's not what Argentina would have wanted, but yeah, it's very disappointing to say the least. As England leading by 21 points to 3. Bello on for Garlow. Jacob's going to lose his marbles soon, says Mimania. So with the water break comes a lung break as well. As I'm just going to back away from the screen there for a few minutes as we light it up. It's 17 minutes to go in this encounter. England leading by 18 points at the moment. And yeah, Argentina very, very poor today. We've seen the lowest score in this competition so far being 8, but Argentina currently sitting at 3 points, and it doesn't look like they're going to get past that 3 points at the moment, the way that they're playing now. Maroney also on for Carreras. So Argentina emptying the bench here as we go into the last 17 minutes of this game. There's a water break complete now, and we will have a scrum to Argentina between the 10 and the halfway line inside England's territory. If they're going to spark something, it's going to have to come now. What can they pull out of the hat is Argentina here. 21-3, England lead over Argentina at the moment. Bertrano to feed this one in for Argentina. Solid scrum this time round. Are they going to try and milk a penalty? No, in fact, it's going to be a penalty against Argentina, and that's very, very disappointing. Eric Davison says, my heart felt Sanchez should have played. He can unlock defenses. Yeah, he's in the World Cup squad, but he's not being used at the moment. So, yeah, I'm with you there on that one, Eric. Experience wins you World Cups. And exactly what George Ford is showing today for England as well. That kick from George Ford is going to find touch. Oh, it's a brilliant kick. 5 meters out from the Argentina try line. And if we're going to see a try tonight, I think this is the moment for it. England now on the attack, 5 meters out from the try line. Will we see England finish them up now? 21 points to 3 it is. The line out now. Jamie George finds Mauro Itoje. Argentina has contested that line out, so this could be trouble to try and stop this driving maul. But they've done really well to stop it. Use it once, says the referee. And they have brought in some of their backline players now. There's England as well. So gets it back to Tuolangi now. He's just going to set it up for England about 5 meters out from the try line. But another penalty to England. Oh dear. And discipline-wise, Argentina completely out of this game. Not rolling away is the call from the referee. And George Ford needs to line this one up for another three-pointer. With 15 minutes to go in this contest, England are home and dry, surely. So there is a player down at the moment here for Argentina, so we will have a stoppage in play again. But 21 points to 3 with 15 minutes to go in the second half. It's all England at the moment. It's all England and no Argentina. Very disappointing indeed. So just an attendance to one of the Argentinian players at the moment. It's not looking too good there for Joel Slavi, who is feeling the full force of the England side at the moment. But yeah, it's Litlam replacing Laws, and I think he's secured himself a place in the team of the week. Is the captain of England, doing really great. And Ludlam now onto the field for England as well. So Slavi is back on his feet now. Will he continue though? That's the big question here. But in the meantime, George Ford will have another shot at goal for England. Just outside the 20 meters out from the right-hand touchline. This should be a gimme for George Ford. Greg Kukamur says, Aina, Pumas are struggling today. Guru, give them some Vuma, please. I don't think I can give them anything at this stage, Greg. England has just been brilliant. They've outsmarted, outwitted, and outplayed this Argentina side today. As George Ford now lines up this kick to make it 24 points. So 24 points to 3 it is. And a 21-point lead should wrap it up with 14 minutes to play. Can you believe it? No tries in this game. All penalties and drop goals. That's what it is. And Steve Borthwick with a massive smile on his face at the moment here as Argentina gets the game back underway. It's a deep kickoff. It's going to be taken in by Lutland now, about 10 meters out from his own try line. Danny Kerr waiting for it. Gets the pass out to Joe Marler. Katima says, where is Hugo Porta when you need him? I think Sanchez would have done it for them as well. Trying to counter-ruck this is Argentina, but without any prevail. As Danny Kerr secures that ball and goes to the box kick over the top and into touch it goes. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside England territory will be a line out to Argentina. And just to make this even worse, England has been down to 14 men for about after 10 minutes of play in this game. So, very disappointing from Argentina today. What can I come up with now? It's Rubiolo takes that in. It's Cocobares that sets it up. He's had a very poor game today. Bertrano again now. Back to Marcus Kremer. Now 5 meters outside of the 22. Can we see something special from Argentina? Moroni takes it up. Can they come now? Thumping tackle there on Bertrano. And the ball will come back for Argentina again. They try to take it up. Carlo now. Carlo into a bit of space. It's taken up by Rubiola now. Gets the pop pass to Bertrano. Another chance now for Argentina. 10 meters out from the try line. Bertrano tries to go in his own here. And now 5 meters out. Jean-Chris Malia gets the ball out. Carlo again. Carlo going is 2 meters out from the try line. Bertrano now to Marcus Kremer. Just 1 meter short is Argentina at the moment. Will the England defense hold? There's numbers on the outside if Argentina can use it. But held up over the try line. It's going to be a goal line dropout for England. Oh, poor from Argentina. They should have tried to move that ball out wide. That numbers out wide to the right. And it's just not happening for Argentina. Replacement coming on now for Argentina. It's going to be Augustin Grevy to replace Montoya, who's had a fantastic game as well as the captain of Argentina in a losing course today. Montoya has been one of the standout players. So Ollie Lawrence also coming onto the field now for England. In some more changes here onto the field in the place of Tuolangi, who's had a fantastic game, playing at flanker and centre today. Eric Davison says Orlando should have played today. Yeah, I don't know if he's out injured or what's the case, Eric, but great performance from England again as we get it back underway. George Ford with a deep kick in from the goal line dropout. It's Marcus Kremer now. He's going to bash it up. Pablo Matera, in fact, up over the 10-meter line of England now. Still trying valiantly is this Argentinian side to get past this defense of England, but just not budging at the moment. And what do you know? Another knock-on from Argentina with 10 minutes to play. Scrum down to England on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Well. Another stoppage in play here as another player is going to get attended to. Marius Broodryk says, don't cry for me, Argentina. Yeah, that's been the case today. Just nowhere near their best and a really poor performance from them overall. Not able to budge through some poor decision-making at vital times in this game as well. Has let Argentina down, but credit where it's due to England, who's had a phenomenal game today. They've, from the onset, showed that they're willing to play the game, and after that red card, seemed to pull together as a unit and really got things going for them. Tom Curry being shown in the background as well. He's smiling now. He wasn't too happy earlier when he got that red card. But yeah, it's time back on now, and it's going to be a scrum down to England, roundabout on their own 10-meter line. Will we see some more points in this last 10 minutes of the game? I wonder. 24 points to 3 it is. And England now with the scrum here with 10 minutes remaining. Will we see some more points? The discipline from Argentina was really poor in this game. I actually had a talk with my colleague the other day, and I said to him, I think that England going to make this really easy for them, and Argentina's going to slip up in discipline. So that turned out quite exactly the way I thought it was going to go. But I didn't expect a 21-point margin, though. As a free kick there from that scrum to England. Fatima said prediction is England by 12. Didn't expect Argentina to lie down and die. Yeah, that was my prediction as well. England by 12. But very poor from Argentina. They've taken that ball from the up and under. And now Argentina looking to run this from inside their own half. Jean-Chris Malia gets that ball out to Maroney. Up to over the 10-meter line they go. They will get this ball back. Veles now with the pass now out wide they go. There's numbers on the out. Well, not really, as it's taken up by Argentina just up over their own 10-meter line. Kremer again gets the pass and another knock on from Argentina. Their handling has been so poor at times during this game. Discipline and handling has let this Argentina side down today. And with 8 minutes remaining, it's going to be a scrum down to England and another stoppage in play we're going to have here. It's been brutal. It's been absolutely brutal. Santiago Carreras now down and receiving some attention as well. Ray Kukamur says, if the Pumas don't score, it becomes the lowest score in a loss so far in the Rugby World Cup. Oh, Pumas. Yeah, so Dan now replacing George, who's had a really good game, is Jamie George as well. Brilliant game from him. And in this one, says Greg Kukamur. Yeah, so in this World Cup, 3 points will be the lowest. The previous lowest now shared by Namibia, Romania, and it's only Romania and Namibia who got 8 in this morning's games. Uren says England will win only because of a very bad referee. I don't think so, Uren. There's no real bad decisions there, I would say. You've been watching the game on TV. I have been watching it as well, but I think he's been very consistent. He calls us Argentina's got a penalty right there now. So Jean-Cruz Malia to kick this downfield for Argentina and looking to set up a line out just about 5 meters out from the 22. Can Argentina somehow get some more points on the board here with 8 minutes to play in this game? Right, so mess up there from Argentina, that line out, and it's a free kick to England again. Oh, I just took my eye off it for a second there. The fumes are running a little bit low now as we're nearing the end of the day. 4 live matches we did today. Started off with Namibia and Italy at 1 o'clock and has been busy since then. So Marcus Smith now looking to replace George Ford. Oh, not yet. So with time back on, we've got 7.5 minutes to play. The kick downfield from George Ford, then straight down the middle and into the hands it goes of Moroni, who's going to kick that downfield. Not going to find touch as well. Back into the hands of Ford now, goes high up into the air. The chase now coming from England. And Freddie Stewart has managed to win that ball back for England. Joe Marler now with possession on the 10-meter line inside Argentina's territory. Danny Kay with a grubber kick straight into the hands of Jean-Cruz Malia, who sends it downfield. George Ford is back for it. A little fumble backwards. Now kicks it downfield again. Back into the hands of Carreras now. Sends it downfield as well. Back into the hands of Ford now. Chase now coming from Freddie Stewart from that kick. And this time it's Sinti who managed to get that ball back, slapped it back. And Argentina now have possession on their own 22. But another penalty diving off the ball by Argentina. And I cannot believe how ill-disciplined they've been in this game. Another penalty and another chance for another 3 points here for England. Oh, well. 24 points to 3 with 6 minutes to play and another opportunity for another 3 points here for England. They've won the aerial battle in the second half. They've won the breakdown battle and they've won the discipline battle. So, yeah, it's all England here at the Orange Velodrome. So 5.5 minutes to go as George Ford will be looking to add another 3 points to England's tally here today. Greg Kukamu says, Guru, thanks for the excellent service today. Tomorrow is another cracker of a day. Keep your voice for the Bokke for tomorrow. Definitely will. We've got Japan and Chile before that. Then that kick from George Ford goes through the middle and 27 points to 3 as Marcus Smith now replaced George Ford for the man of the match reward. And definitely the fly-off of the weekend so far. 3 drop goals from George Ford in the first half. Nicely into a 12 points to 3 lead at halftime, and he's just continued that with some great kicking at goal throughout. A short kick-off taken by Freddie Stewart for England now up to the 10-meter line inside their own half. Danny Kerr now waiting for this ball, comes back to Joe Marler. England has got this one in the bag with 4.5 minutes to go. Kerr just slowing things down there. Goes for a box kick over the top to chase now coming from Johnny May. And Carreras have managed to secure that for Argentina on the 10-meter line inside their own half. It's still Argentina trying to break through and get some more points on the board. But England defense holding very well now. A penalty to Argentina as Vélez wanted to go quickly, but the sights against it. Jean-Chris Malia will now kick this downfield for Argentina. 4 minutes left. Clinton says Tom Curry probably feels like crap seeing his team can still win without him on the field. I think he's more delighted with the fact that they have been as dominant as they have been without him today. Imagine if he had been on the field where this could have ended. So Argentina now with an opportunity about 10 meters out from the England try line. And again, overthrown, nothing working their way. Ben Hulls have picked that up beautifully. Another great performance from him as well today. As Danny Kerr now waits where it goes to the box kick over the top. And not going to find touch now. A chance for Maroney. Maroney on a counter-attack gets the ball away now. An opportunity for Argentina once again now. Just outside the 22, Jean-Chris Malia. Taken up by Pablo Matera. Funded to ground by Joe Marler there. And just nothing going right for them. Vélez now just bringing in the forwards. Augustin Crevi charges forward there. Now Vélez again on the charge is Moroni. It's taken up Carlo Rubiola. 7 phases, not going anywhere. Marcus Kremer now. Santiago Carreras gets the pass away. Here's a chance now for them. It's Coco Barres who takes it up to about 10 meters out from the try line. Vélez again. Carreras. The pass out to Carlo. Knocks the ball backwards. And Argentina also going backwards. So they're just not able to get forward there. Nothing's working out for them at the moment. Slowly getting over to 22 again. Santiago Carreras, long cut-out pass this time to Boffelli. Boffelli now 10 meters out from the try line and 11 phases with a minute and a half to go. Can Argentina at least get a consolation try? Ball slapped back and it's sloppy for Argentina. Mauro Itoje tried to make the tackle. High tackle there. An advantage to Argentina now. As Jean-Chris Malia runs it up to about 10 meters out from the try line. It's Garlo again. Still coming is Argentina trying valiantly. 5 meters out. It's Vélez again. Gets it out to Marcus Kremer just 2 meters out from the try line now. Working it with the forwards and finally getting there it's going to be Bruni who's going to get over for the try for Argentina with less than a minute to go. So on to 8 points we go. Can I get a conversion going for them? Otherwise, they will be in that same category as Namibia and Romania today. We only managed to get 8 points. So that conversion, and into double figures they go. 27 points to 10 it is now. A 17-point lead for England as we go into the last minute of this game. Can Argentina get another try before the end of this one? Yeah, Bruni getting over there for the try. Finally, for the Los Pumas. Time is up on the clock. It's going to be the last kickoff of the game. And Marcus Smith with the restart. It's a high hanging one. And knocked on by Argentina. England now have possession. Danike says that's enough. We've had enough. And that's going to be full time as England wins an incredible game here by 17 points. 27 points to 10 full time here at the Orange Velodrome, and England off to an incredible start. Graham Taylor says still very early days, but some of the Hemisphere teams have not shown up so far against Tier 1 teams. Just some in the Hemisphere playing badly or have Northern Hemisphere teams caught up. I don't think that's the case really. I think we'll see tomorrow when South Africa play against Scotland, where the strength of the Southern Hemisphere lies. But for now, a victory for England, 27 points to 10, and what an end to the first full day of rugby here on the channel. You guys have been incredible supporting the channel, and really appreciate it. Before you go, don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock South African time for Japan versus Chile. And then at 5 o'clock, I'm going to cross over and start with the Springbok build-up, where the kickoff will be at 6 o'clock tomorrow. And then we'll end it off with a Wales versus Fiji game at 9 o'clock. So until tomorrow, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I will see you tomorrow. Cheers for now.